Live game, tap in, man. Best game you gonna ever get in your life. It ain't on the Super Bowl. Tom Brady already rich.
Facts.
Nigga got paper. And all we can do is think about how he the GOAT. The fuck out of here. Alrighty. What up, family? Alright. Alright, we in the game. What's happening? We live in person, as you can see. I'm with the gods. You understand me?
What up with y'all? I hope everybody having a beautiful Sunday, getting shit done, staying non-distracted, making sure the family progressing no matter what fucking day it is.
Hey, listen, man, I know the Super Bowl going on, right? But it's way more game than we should be paying attention to. Number one, every time there's a major distraction, there's a major opportunity all at the same time. You understand me? It's money you missing, it's education you missing, and it's things that you should be paying attention to, but we always lose it because we value sports and entertainment more than we do education and wealth in our community. You understand me? If you was being honest with yourself, your life would be better if you decided to discipline yourself and pay attention to things that was good for you rather than constantly trying to escape your life because it ain't the right one you want to be living. But that's also because you ain't truly connected to, your purpose and who you are. You understand me? And you do things to fill your insecurity in time rather than to truly live life. You feel me? People ask me all the time, like, I travel all the time. They say, what you going there for? It's just to live. I'm not trying to escape nothing. It's just life. You understand me? We don't take vacations. We just got a lifestyle to where we live and everything connected to my life is good. You know what I mean? Because I ain't doing shit that I don't want to do.
Absolutely.
And it takes training. It takes, even networking with guys like this. Like, I met Derrick years ago. You understand me? And we just connected and seen synergy and value and built out that relationship. And a lot of people don't know how to build relationships beyond ego. You understand me? Like, it's a world of abundance. We can never step on each other's toes when it's 196,940,000 square miles on this planet Earth.
Bro, that's a fact. I remember the first time I hit you.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because I seen some shit in you that I can't speak for everybody, but I just know I seen some shit. And that was the first thing I said. I was like, I don't even know you, bro. I just want to tell you shit. And you next. You got something in you. I could see it. I could feel it. And shit, it still took maybe a year till we met after that conversation via DM. But that networking aspect of the game is super important. Attaching yourself to value. I be telling you guys all the time, like, y'all know I stress that I don't have no degrees, no certifications. But I got some big homies who got knowledge out of this world. I got some dudes I done linked with in life that done taught me shit that, like, literally, I know for sure right now, I at least got this generation covered and the next one. The current generation I'm living in and my children, they're straight. These days, I'm more so grinding in overtime to make sure, like, they children gonna fuck around and be super straight, too. All that ain't based off no schooling. That shit ain't based off being caught up in social media, the Joneses. That shit based off attaching myself to people who have value. I mean, I can name some, the Banners of the world, the Nipseys of the world, the Keys, the Killer Mikes.
Mm-hmm.
It's some people y'all don't know who ain't famous who done gave me game and put me on intellectual property that changed the course of my motherfucking trademark attorney. You feel me? Attaching myself to people with value who's showing me how to navigate the game at a high level. That shit's super important.
Bro, just that piece of being able to see value from people who really add real value. Like, a person be inspired by, individuals who ain't really gave no value to them in their life.
Absolutely.
You understand me? Like, entertainers and, like, people who just don't have any real tangible, like, additional value to you at all. Like you said, a trademark attorney. Right. You understand me? Like, people who add tangible
really
results to you.
She really changed my life. She really taught me what a corporate veil is and how to make sure as I'm building more businesses, they essentially become untouchable. So if one of these sucker niggas out here decide they want to play up under me or try to sue me, you ain't touching the company. You're never gonna fuck up the flow of the income that take care of this family. Now, I got some personal shit you can attack that we don't care about anyway. It's a throwaway. But again, that's the importance of attaching yourself to people with value. My attorney is dangerous, and she's taught me things that I'm going to impute into my children, that for the next 4 generations, we will be untouchable on paper.
Man, you
IRS ain't nobody doing a motherfucking thing because We got everything sold up. It all makes sense.
But you said some fire shit. Remind me of the hood. When this usually say a throwaway, he talking about a gun. You know what I'm saying? You say a throwaway, you talking about a business, man. The conversation is different.
No, bro, for real, that's what I say. Like, man, you're not teaching folks to study them woods. You
Yeah.
gotta study the woods. Like, hey, y'all, I want to say this. A lot of y'all still haven't came to the realization that you were born behind enemy lines. All right, that's okay, right? Ignorance happens. But at some point, you got to wake the fuck up. How are y'all moving with this lackadaisical approach to life, knowing you already behind the 8 ball? You mobbing with some motherfuckers who didn't intend on you to play, let alone win the game. You feel me? So you got to have that mindset. That goes, man, listen, to all my street niggas on here, y'all definitely need to be a part of BWO.
Man, for sure.
Because a lot of y'all still ain't figured out that, like, this some of the wildest shit I see, right? And I've been waiting to speak on this. I'm tired of y'all getting on social media complaining about the conditions and the treatment once you arrested or you in prison. Nigga, you are a prisoner of war. When you was born, my squad said, let's try to gather up as many of them as possible. And then you niggas got the audacity to think that once you become a prisoner of war, because you ignored the signs, you ignored the rules of engagement, that a motherfucker should now treat you well. Y'all, we at war. That's not how the game go. Your opposition don't capture you and give you a motherfucking hotel suite. So a lot of y'all ass backwards off the rip because you don't even understand. The stage is set. This shit not coincidental. Your neighborhood's not over-policed by chance. Your children not getting that poor-ass, weak-ass education by chance. It's all a diabolical game, and until niggas wake up, y'all gonna keep getting fucked over in the game. And then have the audacity. Niggas is calling home to their mamas that they ignored, that try to get them the information to say the enemy treating me bad. Nigga, he supposed to treat you bad. We
Facts.
at war.
He supposed to kill your
Ain't
ass.
no love out here. I just seen some shit yesterday. They was talking about the treatment, and man, my brother been down 11 years, and I don't feel bad not nan time when he telling me that, because I understand we at motherfucking war.
Facts.
You set yourself up to be a crash dummy. Listen, I keep saying this. How do y'all live in police states but won't take the time to educate yourself on how to deal with the police? Nigga, you an accident. What you supposed to get fucked over? You an accident waiting to happen. You niggas just traveling down the streets that get over policed and won't take the time to open up a motherfucking book to understand how to dialogue with them. But you niggas know rap songs from A to Z. You niggas know a 43-year-old quarterback stats. Nigga, you a casualty of war. We gotta let you fall to the wayside. You bad for business.
Niggas will study
whole fucking liability.
Yeah, bro, a whole liability.
Yeah.
Niggas will study shit like Scarface and Godfather and look at everything but the process, the organization, and the strategy. You understand me? They'll look at everything like the results, the guns, the drugs, the money. You understand me? Didn't look at the codes that individuals had and how they were setting up their business so that they can actually run empires around. You understand me? And then when you look at certain people, let's say a Nino Brown or something like that, you also got to look at why the fuck did they fail in the first place.
Right.
A person will really take a whole blueprint from beginning to ending, how they actually got rich and how they actually got caught. You understand me? Instead of ciphering the good from it, throwing that away and then building a better business model off of it. Motherfuckers sold drugs in the hood because you didn't have opportunity and choices. Now that you have opportunity and choice, for you to still rap about it, for you to still do it because it's connected to an idea of a culture, because you think it makes you someone, because you taking more dangerous goddamn opportunities instead of smart ones, that don't make you a gangster. A gangster is somebody who runs the operation of his family, who has dominion over his environment.
Bro,
you understand me?
When they was watching the movies, bro, I don't know what perspective they was watching them from. Because, y'all, listen, Casino, you didn't see them niggas out street fighting?
Yeah.
They had structure. They had people who delegated responsibilities to make sure that the head honchos was protected at all times, and they was able to make the proper moves to move the family forward. You listen, you're not supposed to be selling, I don't give a fuck if you selling books or narcotics. If you was selling the bitches in 2015 and you got the same quality of living in 2020, it's time for a new hustle, bro. It's time to be a different type of entrepreneur. I don't give a fuck what you selling. You selling shoes, dope, or books.
Right.
It's time to evolve. You're not supposed to be 24 months in. You got the same quality of living, taking the same risks, and your quality of life is exactly the same.
Yeah, same struggle.
Same
fuck
struggle.
You risking your
24
freedom.
months later.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy.
And then if you got all that audacity and courage to go out there, and here's another thing, like, motherfucker really kill a whole black man for a slight disrespect, you understand me? Or take away a little money and then let the white boys rob them, fuck them in the ass all day long in their contracts and don't do shit but tell the story, you understand me? And don't even warn everybody else because they so afraid afraid of that type of information getting out that they accountant done robbed them, that they lawyer done played them, and don't touch them boys at all. But let a black man do something. You understand me?
They get
a little bit, and you ready to go on a murder spree.
They embarrassed about getting robbed about some shit that they signed off on.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, that's why they don't want to tell the story, because your name on the contract that gave them crackers permission to take this money from you, to take the rights of your music. You know what I'm saying? To tell you how much they're going to pay you if you don't score 10 touchdowns this season. You understand why you sacrificing your whole body,
right,
your family, your ability to build generational wealth.
And niggas did it twice.
Yeah, absolutely.
They get robbed and then go back to get robbed again.
And then send you home broke.
Yeah.
And pat you on the ass and tell you thank you.
Bro, look at the sports world. It's a known fact that most athletes are uneducated when it comes to financial literacy, and most of them go lose all of their money. Yep. A known fact, but the NFL, the NBA didn't create some institution to make sure that these boys are set up for the rest of their life. Why? Because it's literally a plantation. You understand me? You look at these folks that are the 1% caliber of the world that makes it. I'm talking about our greatest, most powerful warrior athletes. You understand me? In our community, working for these white boys, running up and down the field. We happy because they getting paid, but ain't built no fucking wealth. So why are we celebrating poverty? Because that's still an impoverished opportunity if you don't have financial education.
Because the structure is set up in a way that, no, it is a system in place, but the system is set up in a way that all of the money that they pay the players, the musicians, they can write off and put a system together for it to come right back to them.
Right, exactly.
They provide them with everything. We're going to give you your financial advisor. We're going to give you your real estate agent. We're going to tell you your lawyer, everything. You know,
I was just telling that yesterday, like, man, listen, I'm going to say this again on the live, because I said this in my private class. I'm not telling none of y'all to shun the stimulus checks. What I'm telling you is be mindful, because a lot of y'all about to re-spend that bread with the same entity that's been oppressing your ass since the 60s anyway. These same entities choked your grandma out, they choked your mama out, your uncles. They're currently choking your ass out, and they just waiting on your babies to sign up next so they can get them too. Facts. So be very mindful. Like, that's why I tell y'all, man, study the woods. A lot of y'all better get on y'all finesse game. A lot of y'all better get that bread and make the proper investments. Remember, y'all, literally 365 days ago, we was doing the same shit in our culture. Football, stripper bowl. 30 days later, the world shut down. A lot of y'all hustles died forever. Y'all lost y'all jobs. Y'all got furloughed. Y'all babies don't know the difference between a color and a number right now. And I'm just saying, listen, I'm saying real shit. Listen, y'all know, look, this shit's sadly comical. It's sadly comical, y'all.
What color is this shirt? Square. 5.
Hey, it's sadly comical, y'all, but y'all know it's real shit. Y'all know some of our children, three reading levels down in where they supposed to be. You feel me? But niggas is talking about stripper bowls right now. Right. I just want y'all to be mindful, y'all. We played the same game last year, and life showed your ass. They shut this motherfucker down March 6th, and a lot of y'all lives ain't never been the same. Now you finna get an opportunity to be solely reliant on this government that don't love you. I get it. Get your money. Just make sure you make an investment with that money that's gonna put your ass in a better position. Because I keep telling y'all, inflation don't stop.
Nope.
The cost of living, it don't lower. Like, America not gonna wake up one day and be like, you know what, fuck it. Houses and cars for every... No. You gotta step your motherfucking game up. Some of y'all, and we're just being real, we 4th generation poverty soldiers. Our grandma struggled, we watched her struggle, we watched our daddy struggle, we watched our siblings struggle, and now we that next generation dead smack in the fucking struggle, y'all. So be mindful. Like, look, salute to everybody who finna get that bag. Salute to everybody who finna get that stimulus check. Just make sure you thinking longevity when you spending it, because some of y'all get so caught up in instant gratification, you're going to find yourself in the same spot this summer. Damn, the hustle done slowed up. COVID fucking the bread up, dog. I know, we all fucked up.
And then I want our generation to have more integrity on how they go about things. Listen, we go get money, right? That's a given, because we going to make sure that we educate. We going to take certain opportunities. We one of the smartest generations to ever live. And that ain't a knock to a previous generation of anything. It's an ode to them, because we supposed to be better every generation.
Absolutely.
But when you think about it, the fact that we getting all this money, but the integrity is not increasing. You understand me? We don't want to be a bunch of rich suckers, because then you get money to fund a sucker lifestyle and sucker thoughts and sucker activities. So now you just have more fucking wealth to breed more suckers. That's not what we want. So the goal is to breed the integrity, the principles, and the values into young men and women in our community. So when we get the money, we can fund a better world, not the same way.
And that go back to what we was talking about yesterday, as far as, those of us who made a couple dollars and all we want to do is buy Lambos and designer shit and take Instagram pictures together. You know what I'm saying? And the weight and the responsibility is really on us to be the example. You know what I'm saying? And really ask yourself, like, am I spending majority of my income funding my lifestyle, or am I spending majority of my income funding my future freedom?
Right. Ask yourself this: if you was on the live with Jay-Z, who the top dogs in the industry in hip hop?
Man, I don't even know.
It could be Jay-Z, it could be Diddy, it could be Kanye West. Okay. You understand me? And you still would not get as much value as when you sit here and listen to us. That's 100% facts. You're talking about pure game. You're talking about instructions. You understand me? You're talking about education. You understand me? And we talking about three people who have $1 billion in assets and still not going to give you $1 billion worth of game the same way we will, because as we go along, we give you the blueprint so you can take the same steps as we do. And I can put that 100% on any and everything. I don't care if it was Barack Obama, you understand me, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden, your last three presidents. You understand me? They still will not giving you as much value as we have and will continue to do for the culture. I will put my record up against Barack Obama. You understand me? Any day when you're talking about the end of my legacy and what I added to the community and what he did.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's an easy kill, too.
Yeah.
Bro. Hey, y'all know all bro finna do is just sell y'all a hope and hit y'all with the you feel me? Nigga don't be talking about a whole bunch of nothing.
Facts.
None of them be talking about a whole bunch. Like, look, I'm gonna give y'all like a minute worth of game right now, right? Cause I tell my bros, I like to do this shit in real time. So for the people that haven't joined the BWO yet, I'm gonna give you a glimpse of type of shit you can expect from me, right? So I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Y'all need to be finding the people in y'all families who can legally own firearms, right? Y'all need to push them. Y'all need to invest in them. Put the process behind them to start focusing on getting their G license and their D license. What that does is that gives them the opportunity to become official security and be able to travel all over the country with firearms, right? Once you do that, that person, once they get a certain degree of licensing, they can then license other people. So what you now have at this point, you go generate an LLC, you create a family business, and now all y'all are running around armed legally, and then y'all have a head honcho who can then dish out more licensing. So at that point, it's everlasting opportunity not only for y'all to run a business. So y'all create a security company and go protect other families, protect athletes, whatever you got to do, right? Then you create an in-home situation to where all y'all are armed legally, so y'all can stop being self-reliant on these entities that want to smoke your ass anyway. Then after that, when you get to the LLC aspect of it, it's a write-off. So I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all one more piece of game. My daddy retired Secret Service. He's my security. But I'm paid and he paid. So I would spend time with my daddy anyway because I ain't got to go to nobody's job. But you know what the double win is? My daddy going to write me an invoice every month and charge me for being my daddy/security. So now we breaking bread. We keeping the money at one table. And guess who going to kill for me if you ever run up on me? Somebody who really been trained, who really done shot a motherfucker before, got the qualifications, and he got real sharpshooter status. Listen, y'all, you got to practice inclusion. You got to function with family business. That's the type of shit I'm going to bring to the table. I study wolves, so I'm going to show you how I infiltrate shit. I double back with my people. We sit at the table and go, damn, how can we mount up and be as dangerous and strong as these motherfuckers? Easy. Let's infiltrate their systems, get the intellectual property, double back, and make sure our whole entire squad got it. So I don't know if that was, I know that was more than a minute, probably a minute and a half. But that's the type of shit I'm bringing to the table. Real infrastructure, real motherfucking empire building. And again, man, y'all know my motto: self-love, self-education, self-awareness, self-preservation. We gonna do for self around this bitch.
Absolutely. Listen, for all of those that keep asking about Dogecoin, this is what I want y'all to do. You understand me? I want you to have a plan for everything, and I want you to research everything that you hear about. Anytime I hear something, I'm going on Google, I'm going on YouTube, I'm calling the experts that I know that's within my group that already have experience in that particular field. I'm not going to sit there stupid, goofy, waiting for an opportunity of information to come to me when I can go out there and go get it myself. Now, if you happen to be smart enough to make you 5, 10, 20% return on any of these cryptocurrencies, the next thing you want to go do is turn that into a tangible asset such as gold, right? So you go take something that started off as a joke, allowing you to be able to make some money. You take that money, you jump it out of the crypto, you go buy you something like gold, and you can utilize that as collateral to be able to build your portfolio of wealth up. When they say that black people won't have wealth in the future, it's not because we don't have income. It's not because we don't produce money. It's because we don't hold assets. So when we talk about every black family should have gold, every black family should have an LLC, every black family should have a trust. You understand me? Every black family should learn how to establish themselves, train, build family business, corporations, and wealth, so therefore we can have power in the future. We the greatest disruption to ever happen in the black community. We the greatest disruption that ever happened in the world. Those times, you understand me, where we were born, the world was already solidified to change because we was going to produce an example for generations to come. You understand me? Somebody right now writing a book, somebody right now screen recording this activity because they already know this is value that they don't get in their regular life. What you do frequently becomes your frequency. I'm forced to level up because of the opportunity of influence that I'm around every single day. If I was to look up, down, left, and right, I can say that everything around me was bought off intellectual property. You understand me? Wasn't bought off drugs, wasn't bought off sucker shit, wasn't bought because the white man gave us an opportunity. You understand me? It was created because my brother got it out his mind and he was able to build him an empire around that. And we don't know how to respect the type of intellect that comes out the mind of the black man because we ain't learned how to love and respect ourselves. But if you look at another black man like Chris Cole, to where he is the first black listing director of a publicly traded company, and most people don't even understand the value of being next to a black man that helped take a company public. When you hear individuals talking about, oh, those are the things we need to do, as if we don't already have the expertise and education in our community. So tapping into this type of infrastructure allows you to be able to build when normally your influence is people talking about the Super Bowl, people talking about the hoes and the niggas that they fucking with, that they complaining emotionally because they don't know how to sustain a relationship. They ain't got enough money. They ain't tricking on them the right way. You complaining about the ignorance in your family, the lack of example that was set for generations to come. You complaining about the lack of opportunities, the politics, the white boys, the Proud Boys. You understand me? The Donald Trumps of the world. You complaining about everything. And I was always taught that, or recently taught that complaints are prayers for the devil. So when you go tap into that God within, exact your right and do for self. We created a model to where $250 subscription allow you to get access to over $50,000 worth of education. And at the same time, you taking the exact same trades that we make and giving you crypto knowledge and game on everything that I just listed. You understand me? Because we wanted to be able to give the whole culture the type of communication and access that they need that ain't never been given by nobody else. Now, you can't tell me that you go find a better play, you know what I mean, in no other industry, no other institution. I don't give a fuck if it's the college. Ain't nobody giving you the type of gain that we giving because they can't give it because they ain't got what's in our mind. Make sure y'all tap in, join the BWO. You understand? We've got the options class coming up. That's going to be access to the public. But we also got the 1% trading room. You understand me? This Tuesday, to where my millionaire brother right here that makes millions off of stocks, investments, and crypto will allow you to take his exact goddamn trades to eliminate your excuses. So every month you got the money to pay us and you got the money to build wealth. Now tell me, what more do we need to do? We created a business model, a conscientious entrepreneurship, so therefore we can create social impact and economic change. Now, as black men, we doing what we supposed to do. Participate, tap in. You understand me? And when you done, I want y'all to go to bwoaccess.com, and when you done, screenshot it, and I want you to hashtag BWO Bowl. You understand me? Because this is what we should be paying attention to. This is the real game.
Y'all finna sit down for 4.5 hours and watch some shit that ain't gonna benefit you or your babies, and you ain't spent 15 minutes of your own time doing shit that's gonna take you to the next level. You can sit up here and hop on these lives, miss the opportunities, get all this free game, get these notifications, but we can't execute for you. This is your opportunity to execute.
BWO Bowl. Hashtag that. If you want to pay full price, you know what I'm saying, you can come out $10,000, $50,000. You understand me? We can go sell you everything individually. You understand? Or you can get your opportunities to be able to tap in at a monthly fee. So therefore, you ain't got no more excuses. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm 19 Keys. It's my good brother Chris Cole. It's the guy Derrick Grace. Y'all join the order. Peace.